All right, gang, top of the morning. I'm sitting here in Orange, California. That's not a political comment. I'm literally in the city of Orange. The kids have an early dentist appointment, but it doesn't mean I can't cut a quick voiceover for you goons and mutants out there. Super foggy morning. It's starting to lift. What a beautiful little place this is. I don't know if you're getting a sense of it, but it's majestic. It's nice and cool out of here right now, and I dig it. So anyway, I'm going to try to slap a little narration over some footage of that cabinet resto for that 59 Magnatone, and I'll just weave it in. So hope you guys are off to a great start this morning. I know I am. All right, here we go. So let's see how she turned out. She was curing overnight, and I think it's set up nicely, and you'll see that it just came out really nice. That side is no longer splintered. It's ready to be re-drilled. And then here, I noticed a bit of a split in the wood, but I'm not going to compromise the wood behind it by clamping it after it's glued down. Instead, I'm going to repair the Tolex, and then I'm going to sort of fill in that split with some tight bond. And I like tight bond because not only does it dry stronger than the wood itself that it's bonding together, but it also dries clear. So that's important. Though there are some times when you want a glue that does have a bit of a amber pitch to it, what I'm going to do is make sure that I'm not going to have some sort of a clear gap or anything obvious. So there's patina that I need to respect here. So what I'm going to do later on, and what you'll see me doing, is I'm going to use a toothpick to collect some dust and debris from inside of the cabinet. And I'm actually going to embed that into the glue itself. And it's going to become a perfect match for the rest of the cabinet. It's going to just totally match the look. And we're going to make sure that all the glue residue is removed before it dries, so that everything continues to look uniform and perfectly imperfect. All right, so again, I'm not going to clamp this. The glue will still bond and prevent further damage. And then the Tolex itself will be repaired properly. Okay. So in this particular part here, you can kind of see me working some tight bond into the seam of that crack. And I'm just going to do that for a few minutes. So just about done wiping up the excess. And I use a little bit of isopropyl alcohol for that, though you could use water, but I don't want to use water. What I'm doing now, what you can't see is I'm testing my theory that if I take some dust from inside of the cabinet and embed it into the glue, that it'll create the color I'm looking for, and it is. So I'm going to take it a step further with a toothpick, and it may not show here on the video, or may not have captured it properly, but that's what's going to happen ultimately. And what's the point of repairing these reamed out holes in the cleat if the cleat itself is just barely even hanging on? So it looks like they used a nail gun to assemble the cabinet here, and no glue whatsoever. And if there was glue, it's obviously broken. So what I did, bearing in mind that the cabinet covering, the material is easy to tear, all I did was rock it loose a bit so I can get access. And I'm forcing tight bond into the seam, and then I'm going to pack it in with a Q-tip, and then I'll clamp it obviously.